Oh, I am so excited for people to get to read this Christmas book. It's about protecting the heart of Christmas and not allowing the Scrooges out there to take Christ out of Christmas or to erode any of the tradition that we celebrate during the Christmas season. It's called Good Tidings and Great Joy, and it is protecting the heart of Christmas. I'm telling people how to take steps to protect what it is that we believe in at this time of year during the season. What we believe in is freedom of expressing our faith and what our beliefs are, and not allowing just a few angry atheists with attorneys perhaps to tell us that we can't celebrate the birth of Christ the way that we would like to. And it's not an in-your-face political lecture. It's a fun book that incorporates the solution to the challenge that is a war on Christmas that we see taking place right now. But interjected in there are the Palin and Heath family traditions that I've grown up with and that I'm teaching my children. And we have recipes in there, and we have just a lot of fun things that hopefully will spark some inspiration in other people to allow them, no matter what faith anyone is, but allow them some Christmas joy to spread, just to, kind of make everybody a bit happier and make the holiday season a bit more joyful. We always make a big pot of moose chili. I'm kind of famous for my moose chili, so I finally spill the beans, if you will, and tell people how I make it. And I'm not one to brag, but I'll brag about that chili. It is really, really, really good. And I wrote about it in the book. And then my mother-in-law's blueberry pie recipe, and blueberry pie is another staple that we have at Christmas time. We harvest the berries, obviously, in the fall and freeze them until it's time to bake with them at Christmas. And the fun thing about baking blueberry pie in Alaska is you have to compete with the bears to get those berries. You do. You got to get them before the bears get them. And some of the best cookie recipe in the world. Oh my goodness, my girlfriend Juanita, she's famous for her cookies, and I'm going to get her even more famous after people bake them the way that we explain it in the book. And then simple things that make for a sweeter holiday. I told my daughter Willow that I was going to be putting recipes in this book about how to protect the heart of Christmas and not allow people to take Christ out of Christmas. And part of it, I was telling Willow, was to continue tradition. And part of tradition is some of the meals that we share together at Christmas time. So I asked Willow, I said, what would you include in recipes in a book like this? And my very easy to please young daughter said, Mom, she didn't say, the baked brie with the cranberry sauce underneath, some wonderful things that we do enjoy at Christmas time. She said, Mom, Christmas isn't Christmas without Rice Krispie treats. Like, okay, whatever, I'll put that in there. So I put in simple recipes, even like Rice Krispie treats, but how to make them at least look Christmassy. So some of the kids' favorite recipes. But it's fun to get to share things like that with people, and then to invite them to share their recipes and their traditions with me. Tell me how it is that you express that heart of Christmas in your own family, the things that you've done over the years that maybe seem kind of hokey and perhaps are even time-consuming, but they're very, very important, and you want it passed on to the next generation. I love to share things like that, and that book will be an open invitation for this.